Meme review.
It's memes. I was wondering if
Memes are related to linguistics.
Memes. We use them all the time, in daily conversations, on almost every platform. Today, we will be analyzing memes from a linguistic point of view. First of all, what exactly are memes? The structure of memes consists of two parts: context and template. Context-based memes require the people to know the culture behind the meme to understand the joke. On the other hand, template-based memes are used regularly, over and over again in general. Memes are memorable because it sometimes reflect to our life. But how exactly are memes related to linguistic?
So, from a linguistic point of view, I think that memes are a way to enhance and give context to language. So, they're not a language in and of themselves. Emojis and memes are pictographic depictions of things like contextual emotions, or they add a different layer of communication, but they're not putting to paper or putting to screen any particular phonemes, so no particular sounds, and they're not distinct to just one language. So you can have a meme that is a picture with words in a bunch of different in a bunch of different languages, but those words are the language, and the joining of the picture plus the words is the meme in and of itself. So that is kind of independent of any single language. So I think that they're a way to basically contextualize and enhance language.
Sarcasm are very much visible in the context of most memes. Sarcasm here lies under the linguistic element called pragmatics. According to George Yule, in his book called The Study of Language, pragmatics is the study of invisible meaning. A lot of times when we communicate, what we say usually means the opposite. This is because people just prefer being subtle instead of being direct and very obvious. This kind of communication provides humans with insights into how we can understand more than what is being written and said.
So there's some kind of meaning being generated. So I'm trying to tell you something that's not being said. So for humans, we have this kind of ability to put extra meaning on top of what is said. Yeah. For example, animals, they can't do that, for example. Only humans can do that.
How memes transmit to one another is through the meaning it is trying to imply, which is in another field of pragmatics called implicature.
For example, if I go to my room and I open up my closet and there are so many clothes, and I look at my clothes and I say, "Oh, I've got nothing to wear." And of course, because so you laughed, so you knew what it means immediately, right? And so, but the key thing is that I've got nothing suitable to wear, or maybe I don't like my clothes, I want to buy new clothes. But the key thing is that I never said that. I said, I have got nothing to wear. And none of those words help us understand that I don't like my clothes. And so when we talk about implicature, that means how we get the meaning, extra meaning from the words that the meaning doesn't exist in the words or the sentence. And so that, generally speaking, is what implicature is about. Do all memes, are they about implicature, for example, right? And so the key question then is, depends what's been said. For example, we have one of those cat memes, right? Like it's got a picture of a cat and it's got a picture of a fish, and it says, "I like fish, lols." Of course, cats can't speak, but nonetheless it's been there. And the idea is that if it says, "I like fish," then, and the cat's eating fish, and then that is true, right? And it probably means that if you use this picture, you can say, "Oh, I like other things too." So for some memes, there is an implicature component, because if the message in the meme is different to what has been written, then we can say, "Oh, that's generated by implicature."
Take it for example for this meme. It could either be taken quite literally or
But it could be understood as sarcasm.
This meme is actually used quite often because of the expression on demand that implies mockery. There are also a few issues that arises with the meme phenomenon. For one, some could not understand the joke. It could be a problem if it can cause miscommunication. Sometimes memes can be rather offensive with its context.
We don't have the same level of humor among us. Sometimes the memes get there, or maybe the memes doesn't get there, but then the joke will always be funnier. The certain person understand the meme. If the person does not understand the meme, then the joke won't be any funnier.
I don't think that's a linguistic problem. I think that's a problem of recognizing social boundaries. So just like how we have curse words or bad words in English that you're not supposed to use in given context, kind of the same thing goes for memes.
However, from a linguistic point of view, memes do not actually pose a threat to language itself.
And for people who say that it's an indication that maybe the language is dying, I think we just have to think about it more as like modern philology. So like as Latin turned into Romance languages, it's kind of the same evolution. It's not the exact same thing, like memes and emojis, like I said, aren't going to become their own language, but they are pushing English language in new and fun ways. And so I think that's really what we need to pay attention to.
At the end of the day, memes are just another tool for communication, just like language itself. It's about how we use them that gives the effect. The meme phenomenon is here to stay, and it is going to be around for a while. Just like language itself, it is constantly evolving through time as more people use it. As for now, people use them during informal occasions to make conversations livelier. Maybe you might be lucky enough to witness the revolution of memes being used in formal situations in the near future.